Hello, I'm Leslie Burton, and thank you for joining me this week. I want to talk to you about you are never alone. You're never alone. Your guides are waiting for you to listen to them. Most people don't realize that their guides are constantly trying to reach them. Your Akashic Records hold the answer to who they are and how to strengthen that connection. It's something that we've released when we were younger. But how many times when you were young were you told, "Don't be silly. You can't see other people. You can't hear things. Whatever it was for you, yeah, you had it like taken out of you." So this is like a reconnection, a retying yourself to that ancient wisdom. So let's talk about who the guides are then. So who am I talking about? What do I mean by that? So guides, they're not mystical, they're not distant. They're beings of light and beings of wisdom. Oh, there's so much light and so much wisdom. Um, who have chosen to support you on your soul's journey. Okay, so they chose to be your guides. They can be many things. They could be ancestors from any time in your past, just at any time. They could be ascended masters. They could be light beings, okay? Or maybe just souls that you've known across other lifetimes that you've met, that you've dealt with, that have for some reason connected, and they want to help you, guide you in this lifetime. Everybody has those guides. Most people just haven't learned to recognize them, or I would say more that you've learned to push them away and not recognize them. Okay, there is still that big, egoic um, energy that says that all this stuff is very childish. It's very what we call woo woo. Okay, so what does that mean? It means that you're actually tuning into who you are. That's what it means. It means that you are listening to the guidance that just is your birthright. You will have many guides in this lifetime. Some of them join you for a short period of time, just for something specific. Others will be here throughout your entire life. You will have main guides, you will have lesser guides. There's a whole host of them there ready to help you, and they are literally ready to help you. I have had people I have taken into the records, and literally they've been told, like, well, about time that you came up here and spoke to us and realized we were just waiting for you. And we've laughed about it afterwards. It's just so fantastic. You can literally link with your guides at any time. They are there waiting for you. It makes it so much easier in the Akashic Records, would be my suggestion. But you can actually just connect with these yourself. So the guides communicate with you. They communicate with you through that intuition. How many times during your lifetime have you done something and said afterwards, "I knew I shouldn't have done that." Or just as you were about to do something, for some unknown reason, you just go, "Think I'll actually do that. I don't think it seems right at this moment," only to find at a later stage that absolutely that was the right decision to make. Or you've pushed forward and done something and it's been the wrong decision. You've pushed through it. Okay, that is your intuition. That is your guides trying to contact you and saying, "This is not for you," or "This is absolutely for you." So, through the intuition, through synchronicities, so the synchronicities, all of a sudden it's like, oh, Fancy that happening right at this moment. Yeah, that's your guides. Dreams. What about dreams that have come in and you've thought, that was a strange dream. What does it mean? That is your guides contacting you to tell you something. So lean into the dreams that you have. A dream diary is a great thing to have, absolutely. And energy. If you're trying to do something, if you're working at a job and you're just like, I don't want to get up in the morning. I don't want to do it. When I'm there all day, I'm yawning my head off. I can't get myself motivated. Likelihood is that is not the right thing for you to be working at. And it doesn't have to be a job. It can be anything you're doing in life. If you're constantly being taken elsewhere, if you're constantly trying to do something and it's just not working, chances are you just need to draw back from that. It could just be not the right time. It could be that you are supposed to be doing something else at this particular moment, or it could just be not for you. So, how do the Akashic records reveal your guides? Okay, how do they show you your guides? What happens? So, your Akashic records they're like a cosmic library. And in that library is the record of your soul's journey. Every single thing that your soul has done in this lifetime, all the memories, all the deeds, all the actions, the future possibilities in this lifetime, but also the lifetimes that have come before you. So your soul has had at least one lifetime before you, probably many lifetimes. So it's a cosmic library of your soul's journey, and it includes who's supporting you. So it knows who's supporting you now and in other lifetimes, but now is the one that you really want to know about, let's face it. So when you access your Akashic records, you can ask, who are my primary guides? I mean, you can ask anything in the Akashic records, but when if you've not been up there before and you want to know who are my primary guides? What's their role in my life right now? Okay, are these people that have accompanied me my this whole soul's lifetime here on the earth right now? Is it something, are they just here for this year, for this decade, for this particular issue I'm going through right now? How can they help me with that? You can ask anything in the records. If it's not for your highest good for you to know the answer, you won't know the answer. They won't tell you, or they'll tell you a little bit of something. Um, but they won't tell you anything that you can't hear right now. Or if they are going to, they will work up to it in a way that is right for you. Um, what do I mean by that? I mean, so I quite often, if I'm doing a one-to-one with someone and we go into the Akashic records together, I will quite often, the guides will come in and I will channel. So you can directly ask me the questions, because some people say, oh, what if the answers don't come? They will come. They will either come to me or they will come to you. And we will work it through together. That's how the Akashic records work on a one-to-one basis. So you will always get something. The more specific the question, the more specific the answer. They're just the same as anything else. But I will quite often channel your guides. So you can ask me the questions directly. I know if they do not want me to tell you something, they will show me something, but they will not let me say it. Literally, they will not allow me to say it. So you will not, some people are like, oh, I'm so worried. What if I learn something that I shouldn't, that I don't want to know? Literally, you won't. because they will know what you can and can't take in. But I've digressed a little bit there. So, where were we? When you access your Akashic Records, you can ask, who are my primary guides? What's their role in my lifetime right now? The records will show you or give you their names. It will give you their energy signature so you know who it is that's coming in. You can understand it. You will get their gifts. You know, sometimes they specifically want to give you a gift. Sometimes it's a healing. Sometimes it's something that you will take directly into your body. Sometimes it's a knowing that there is something about to come. And it could be something physical. It could be an idea. You you know, you will know what it is that's about to come. It's that intuition. Um, And what they're here to help you with. So, as I said, when I digressed, you can also ask them what they're here to help you with. This removes all that doubt and confusion. You know, it's that clarity that I keep talking about every week. It's that clarity. That's what you gain. You know who's with you, and how wonderful is that? Oh, I'm one of my guides is called Allura. She is the most fantastic person. I call her she because she comes through as a very feminine energy. She comes in with dragon guides as well, and I have dragon guides that are mine. So they don't necessarily appear as a in human form. They can appear in an animal form. You will have animal guides. You will probably have intergalactic guides. They come in through in all sorts of forms. It's so fantastic. And sometimes they will just pop in, as I've said, for that short time. Um, so a real example of a client discovering a guide they didn't expect. It's the dragons. It's the dragons. When you realize you have a dragon guide, I took one client in. Now, I talk about dragons all the time because I have a very a very close connection. They were when I first started bringing guides in, when I first started seeing them, um, after my childhood, after I shut it all off. This is which could be exactly the same for you. The first one that came to me was a dragon. So I have a very, very strong connection with dragons. And this particular client, when we went into the records together, she was absolutely over the moon to find that she had a dragon guide as well. You feel that connection. You just know if you've ever been really interested in something, chances are you have a guide, because that's what the interest comes from. Sorry, I keep digressing. I get so interested in all this. So, strengthening your connection. So, how can you strengthen your connection with them? Re-engage with them, I would say, is more the point. So once you know who your guides are, and even if you just meet them and don't have names, and I'm very much I don't always ask names because my feeling is that um, not we as humans want to name everything. And not all other beings do. They don't work in that way. And sometimes it's just vibrations. It's like when you use the light language. Asha no katuashka masha. Ola kitiama kotuashaka is this light language is a resonate. It resonates. It comes out of you as a vibration. And quite often that is what my feeling anyway, that other people may think something different, but my feeling is it's not always about a name. That is a very human thing. So you can get this real relation with them. Simple practices. So meditation, ask to speak to your guides. What are my guides trying to tell me today? What is a great thing for me to do today? Just meditate with the question. It's always about specifics. You ask, the universe answers. It's as simple as that. Journal. What would my guides like to tell me today? And just automatic writing, just let it flow through you. Don't qualify it. Don't think this is silly. Just write it down and then read it afterwards. Don't think what you're writing at the time. Journaling is a fantastic way. Ask for signs. You know, do I, should I, is this a good thing for me to do? If the answer is yes, send me a fox. If the answer is no, send me always it's something that is not you don't see every day because otherwise you don't know whether that's the answer or not because it's something you don't see. But just, it could be anything. What do you want as a sign? Just ask and let the answer come to you. It's just as simple as that. Paying attention to the synchronicities that come in. It's like, wow, I just thought about that and that happened. I like a great one is I was just thinking about my son, and all of a sudden he rang me. Like, wow, synchronicity. Why did that happen? Because you asked. The more you acknowledge them, the more you acknowledge the guides, the louder they become. Okay, because they realize you're listening. It's not that they weren't loud before. It's not that they were quiet. It's that you weren't listening. So when I say the louder they become, what I mean is you start listening to them. Right. So in the circle, in the multi-dimensional circle that I run with my fantastic colleague, Patrice Angel. We create space for guides. We because your guides will come in to help you. We transmit the energy and the wisdom directly to you. So and the guides can be every month I do an Akashic journey. You will go and meet somebody in the Akashic Records, or you will go and have a healing in the Akashic Records. Your guides are there with you. So even if the specific that we are talking to at the time is not a guide specifically for you, your guides will be there to help you. The guides will be there to take you through it all and to make sure that you are getting the right information for you. For you at that time, I should say, actually. So people often feel their guides' presence during group sessions. It's absolutely. Why wouldn't you? Because they are there with you all the time. And in a group session, of course, you have the high vibrational energy, the high vibrational energy of everything, everybody that is on the live at the time, but also in the group session that is going to come into the group session. So when that energy is done, it all comes in there. Um, so we don't just talk about in the multidimensional circle, we don't just talk about the guides, as I've said. We connect with them. We connect with them. So if you are thinking, like, I'm not sure if I can do this on my own. I'm not hearing it. I don't understand it. I just dismiss it. It pops into my head and I immediately dismiss it because that's what we're told to do. Then why not come and join us in the circle? If it resonates with you, if you're at that right time and you would like to join us, come in and join us. We would love to have you with us. Patrice channels light language transmissions. It opens up that portal between you and your spiritual support team. Okay, it opens up the connection. She channels light language from beings in the universe, but it literally connects you to your guides. You'll feel their presence, you'll receive their wisdom, you'll know you're never alone. Okay, let me repeat that bit. You'll receive their wisdom. You'll know you're never alone. Okay, how fantastic is that? There is someone with us all the time. We do not need to feel lonely at any time. Loneliness is disconnection from your guides, from your from yourself. You know, lean into that and let them help you. So your guides have been waiting for you to listen to them. Are you ready to hear them yet? Because they so want to connect. And if you're ready, if you would like some help, come join us in the circle membership. Meet the beings of life, of light, who are here to support you on your journey. It is fantastic, and we would love to have you. Thank you for joining me today. I hope I haven't like gone off onto a tangent too much. But thank you so much, and I will be back again next